What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my next walkthrough. This is going to be Halo 1, Halo C, or Halo Combat Evolved, or maybe just Halo as you know it. This is going to be a legendary walkthrough with a twist. I've decided I wanted to play the Xbox original version, but with no deaths. I've seen it on the Xbox 360 version with no deaths. I've seen it on MCC, but I've decided to see if it's possible to do this one with no deaths and see if there's any changes in the game. Now then, I'm not going to be spoiling anything because I have a feeling that a few of you might not have ever played this game. So let's get into it. This is going to be post-commentary, just because I want to concentrate on the game, but also there's going to be another surprise which I'm not going to tell you about just yet, which I think some of you may be happy about. I'm still not sure if people will be thrilled about it. But I decided to make this decision, but I'm not going to say yet. So of course, my name is Chris CJR. Many people know by now. Unless you're new to the channel, then welcome. So of course, legendary, you face opponents who have never known defeat, who laugh in alien tongues at your efforts to survive. This is suicide. Is it suicide? Well, if I die, then yeah, it is suicide. But yeah, the first mission is going to be the Pillar of Autumn, and I hope you enjoy.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha.
Everyone, sir?
And Cortana. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action station. This platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Man, we let those dumb bugs thugs out to the middle of nowhere to keep them from getting their filthy claws on Earth. But we stumbled onto something that's so hot for that they're scrambling over each other to get it. Well, I don't care if it's God's own anti-son of a bitch machine or a giant hula hoop. We're not gonna let them have it. What we will let them have is a belly full of lead and a pool of their own blood to drown in. Am I right, Marines?
Sir, yes, sir!
Mm-hmm. Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Whoa. Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5! Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here!
Positions Alpha through Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding.
This
craft.
way!
Stand by to repel boarders.
And that poor guy dies. What a shame. So, welcome to the commentary. There's gonna be a few explosions that happen here. We're gonna see a few enemies along the way. Those are minor elites. A couple of guys running away. I like to call this the blood room. There's a lot of blood.
The captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me.
By the way, this guy does a teabag whenever he stops talking. So we got some injured Marines here. You're not going to be fighting just yet.
Get clear, Chief!
You want to get behind this guy, because if you get shot, then he's going to stumble. You are going to see me pause for a lot of stuff. So right here.
Captain Keyes is waiting for us, sir.
Because there is some extra dialogue in this game. Also, I'll try not to speak over any of the dialogue. You know me, guys. I don't speak over any cutscenes or anything like that.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3. Make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report.
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research. Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autos.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
As you can see, Keyes' mouth is sort of tilted. I'm gonna wait here for a bit, just to annoy him.
Get moving, Master Chief. There's nothing you can do here.
And I'm gonna go to the whiteboard as well, just to show you some of the things. There's reference to Alien and sort of some little jokes here. So, Lost Cat, answer to Jonesy. Which that is the cat of Alien.
We need to get going, Chief. We need to get off the ship before it's completely overrun by Covenant.
Okay, so that's gonna be enough of the dialogue. This is where we're gonna get our Magnum out. And we're gonna take out some of these grunts. Now then, this is actually the second attempt I'm doing this, because I actually died right here.
Could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
And as you can see, once you take out that grunt, well, I didn't really take him out, that was the Marines. The door will open, and then you'll get more Marines in here.
Sorry, soldier.
So I'm just gonna chuck a few stickies around, hoping to get some kills off here. It's better to take out the elites and then kill the grunts, because they'll just scatter. But I always try to go for the elites. But in some rare cases, which you will see later on,
I got
I
nothing.
actually have to take out the grunts first. And I'm actually surprised that I managed to keep 4 of these guys alive. And the Marines are pretty helpful in this game.
Combat teams on deck 7 and 8. Fall back to second.
So usually most people take the left there, but I'd say, you know what, I'm gonna take the right way and just beat the crap out of this poor guy. You can literally just go through the left door and then sneak up on him and then hit him. Sometimes there will be an elite out here. Okay, so you don't want to hit this guy too quickly, or otherwise if you miss, then you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay, so you're going to see me here quickly run over here and spam a few grenades, because these guys are going to die. And you're going to see me back up here. And that's the one thing you got to be careful in this game, is the chain reaction of grenades. They don't go off, they've been placed there, but if the Marines or the enemies...
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards.
Yes, they are clever. So yeah, if the Marines or the enemies drop them, then, you know, if you throw a grenade and it explodes, sometimes that will cause a chain reaction, and that's one of the things you got to be really careful about in this game. So we got an elite over here with a grunt. I go to stick him. Now you could have hit him.
Go on ahead, Chief. We'll secure this airlock.
Of the Marines dialogue. So yeah, I could have hit him there, but I decided not to risk it and just went for the classic grenade stick. So we're gonna have a few more enemies that appear around here. Unfortunately, I wanted that guy to take out a lot more of his guys, but he sort of decided to run in here, which sucks. And there we go, that was another chain reaction. If you're ever too close to that, then you're probably gonna die. It has happened to me so many times.
Keep your head down, there's 2 of us in here now, remember?
And there we go. I got pretty lucky there. Of course, Cortana says the line whenever your shields go down. She'll only ever say it once. So I don't know why I don't go back for the overshield, but I think because there was still more there, I didn't want to just quickly grab an overshield and then waste it. So I just decided to finish these guys off and then I'll go back. So you're gonna see this grunt here and I'm just gonna stick him. I love the commentary whenever you stick someone in this game. So yeah, of course I am using this on the Xbox original because I'm just a little curious to see if there's any differences from... Well, of course this is the original, but the MCC version. So that's the final overshield. Now then, you can't pick up a new overshield if you still got a little bit left of the other one. You gotta completely deplete that overshield before being able to pick up another one. Now then, I am using the plasma rifle and of course the Halo 1 pistol combo. You could always use the plasma pistol, which is the weapon that the grunts carry, which is really great for taking down shields if you overcharge it. But I've always liked using a plasma rifle. And that was actually a pretty nice grenade throw there. So once again, another checkpoint. Of course the checkpoints don't matter to me because I'm trying to do this without any deaths, so if I die I've got to restart the level. So we got a few enemies around this corner. Okay, so instead of running backwards there, I decided to run behind this pillar. It was a lot more safe than running backwards and then taking damage from that grenade. Now then, this grunt decides to step in front of the elite, but he still managed to kill his own guy. But there was another chain reaction there. And I actually managed to get 2 headshots there. Careful! You be careful. Yeah, as you can see, that Marine decided to hit me. Well, actually no, he didn't hit me, he shot me because there was an enemy on the floor. They like to do that sometimes, so be careful of that as well. So we're gonna see a few guys running here. They're not gonna survive. And that was a terrible grenade throw by me. I was a little off there, a little too much to the right, but got him with the plasma rifle and the pistol. So there's quite a lot in here. There's, yeah, 2 elites, 1 minor and then 1 major. I didn't actually expect that first one to kill that blue guy. Oh, he's gonna go berserk. And that will give me time to change to my pistol. You do want to be careful when the enemies die. Sometimes they like to automatically shoot a few times, even though they're dead. And I have almost died to that, which is really funny. Well, it's not funny. Not fun at all. So I go back for the overshield. Now then, I will show a few different weapons, but at the moment I'm enjoying using the plasma rifle. So that's the plasma pistol, but I'm constantly keep on grabbing new ammo.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Yeah, new plasma rifles, because you can't actually refill the ammo on the plasma rifles. Well, any of the alien weapons. Okay, unfortunately I wasted my grenades. Usually I'd chuck a grenade at this elite. And he's doing a good job at dodging me. So, I'd say this is the hardest part in the level, trying to take out these guys. Now then, usually I would go and try to take out the elites, but because there's so many of them, you may as well just try to take out the grunts. Just so there's a little less firepower against you. Now then, you can use the plasma pistol and try to overcharge it. I've always had problems in this room using it, and it never seems to work out because they always seem to avoid it. Not all the time, but I just like to go for this weapon. As even though it does take a little bit longer to take out their shields, it's a lot more better because it's automatic, unlike the plasma pistol. So I don't use the assault rifle just because I think it's a pretty useless weapon. Well, it is useful on Legendary on certain points, but I'll talk about that when we get to that. Now then, I'm trying to look for this last elite. I thought he was behind me up on top of the staircase, but he's actually downstairs. And I'm like super confused because I could actually hear him doing his little wart. And yeah, he's just sort of staring there. I'm thinking, okay, I'll just go around the other side and just melee him. Of course, he decides to turn around. So what I should have done here is literally gone for the plasma pistol, overcharged it, and then headshotting him with the pistol. So somehow he saw me there. But what I decided to do was pretty stupid and pretty risky. So I overcharge it, and I decided to beat the crap into him. And as you can see, he started shooting me with the plasma rifle, even though he was dead. So I didn't take too much off my health bar, but it could have been a lot worse. So, a little stupid mistake by me there. Okay, so what I usually do here is I throw one grenade to the right and one grenade to the left. Somehow that one grenade to the right actually managed to take nearly all of them out, which doesn't usually happen. Okay, so there's gonna be 2 elites in this next room and also a grunt. Which, that missed, but he decided to look at it. That actually worked out a lot better than I thought. So usually when you play on Legendary, you want to take your time. You don't really want to rush in, then get yourself sort of in a situation where you're, you know, dying all the time.
Repel borders until ops personnel are away. Good luck.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. The Covenant are destroying the life pods. They really don't want us on that ring.
Unfortunately, we couldn't go to those life pods, no matter what, even if you manage to make it. Okay, so there's gonna be 3 grunts up ahead, and I always try to get these guys in one shot, but it never ever goes the way I want it to. Or they're just sort of having a little talk or whatever. I don't know. What do grunts do?
Warning, blast doors closing. We have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point, it will lead you to an opening.
Okay, so I'm doing this little trick where you walk quickly forward to the door and then quickly backwards, because it does take a while to open. And we're coming up to a really creepy part with some really creepy music. So I always use this part as a way to take out as many enemies as possible with the grenades, so I'm actually pretty lucky that I got 4 grenades. So this guy just, well, killed himself, another grunt, and an elite. Okay, unfortunately he only took himself out.
Combat teams on deck 7 and 8. Fall back to secondary position.
So unfortunately I couldn't get the miner, but I got the grunt. And I don't think he killed anybody either. I actually wasn't going to stick that guy, but as soon as he ran out like that, I was like, okay, there's my chance. I was trying to get the guy who was guarding the doorway, which is where you usually enter. So, this is where I decided to enter. And they're literally right there. And that elite did a pretty good dodge there. Literally just sprinted away. So this is where I'm gonna grab the plasma pistol. I'm actually lucky that he didn't actually decide to shoot at me. We're just gonna kill him. By the way, I am using this thing where you automatically reload. It's called the XXY trick, so you press X twice really fast and then quickly press Y while reloading the pistol. It works on other weapons. Other weapons it sometimes doesn't work. So you can use it on the assault rifle. I won't talk about the other weapons just yet, we haven't come across them. So yeah, this is the plasma pistol. And I am doing a terrible job at trying to headshot this guy. So there's a health pack there if you want it. So this is where you originally were.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Okay, so usually I kill this guy with the explosion by running up here, and I don't think I went far enough for the explosion to activate. Yeah, because it took a really long time for the explosion to happen there. Usually I just run up there, manage to get his shield down, and then the explosion happens. I'm pretty sure, I think the explosion happens when you get his shield down. That's when it activates that. That's the second explosion. And there's gonna be one more. Which usually happens where the grunts are. So these guys are actually fairly easy to take out. I'm just being way too cautious here. Yeah, there should have been a third explosion there. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, so there are actually 2 grunts here. And somehow this other grunt survives, which never ever happens. I've never had it happen to me before where that guy just survives, so good job, buddy. Well, unfortunately I did have to kill him. Put him out of his miseries.
The damage to the superstructure is extensive. I don't know how much more abuse the auto can take.
So we've got a few enemies here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Be impressed that the Marines actually managed to kill that major elite. Good job, guys. So you want to stick one of these grunts. So I decided to stick the middle one there. Just to kill pretty much all of them. And we're gonna chuck another grenade at. I'm gonna try and chuck it at this blue elite. I think I succeed. Yeah, I do. And then usually I chuck another one for good measure. Now then, you can go through there and there are a few enemies. It's another way of going, but this is a shorter route. So this is where we come to grenade spamming, and there's going to be another chain reaction which happens here. That wasn't such a bad chain explosion. So if you're fast enough, life pod 61 is the one that you're supposed to go to.
Hold your fire.
There's one last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
But I always like trying to avoid it, just so I can walk all the way down here for no reason. And that's pretty much the end of the mission. So I'll see you after the cutscene.
Oh no. Yeah!
Now would be a very good time to leave.
Punch it.
Aye, sir. We're disengaged, going for minimum safe distance.
We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here.
Look!
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know. We're landing on it.
Get on him! Keep it in!
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
Sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you for part 2.